There was a magical kingdom where all the tasks and chores were handled by the most intelligent beings, servers. In this kingdom, there wasn't just one magical server. There were many. Each server had its special powers, but they all worked together for the common good of the people. This kingdom was known as the Kingdom of Distributed Systems. Now, let me tell you a little secret. Not too long ago, things were different. Back then, only one server, let's call him Sir Central, was responsible for everything in the kingdom. Sir Central had to handle all the requests from the villagers. You wanted to cook a meal? Ask Sir Central. You wanted to check the weather? Ask Sir Central. But as you can imagine, poor Sir Central got exhausted. One dark day, Sir Central couldn't handle all the work anymore. The kingdom fell into chaos. Villagers couldn't access their important information, and the kingdom's operations slowed down. Everyone was panicking. But then, the king, known as the master of computation, called a meeting of all the brightest minds. They came up with an ingenious solution. Why don't we distribute the work across multiple servers? Instead of just Sir Central, we'll have many knights, each handling different tasks. If one knight gets tired or falls in battle, the others can still carry on. Thus, the age of distributed systems was born. The kingdom recruited a group of brave knights, each a powerful server. There was Sir Load Balancer, whose job was to distribute tasks evenly among the knights. He made sure no one knight was overworked, ensuring that everyone could focus on their specific job. Then there was Lady Fault Tolerance, always prepared for the unexpected. She made sure that if one knight fell, another could quickly pick up where they left off, without the villagers noticing. No one should suffer when a knight is lost, she declared. The Cloud Castle became their home, a place where all the knights could live, each in their own tower. The cloud was magical. It allowed the kingdom to expand and contract as needed. New knights could join the ranks without needing to build new castles. This was known as scalability. One day, a terrible monster appeared. It was called inconsistency. This monster would make different knights give different answers to the same question, confusing the villagers. Sometimes, one knight would say the weather was sunny, while another would say it was raining. The knights had to come up with a plan. That's when they invented the Paxos spell and the raft ritual. These were magical protocols that helped all the knights agree on a single truth. Even if some knights were unsure, they would follow the majority, and the villagers could trust that they were getting the right information. This is called consensus. One last challenge the kingdom faced was distance. The knights were spread all across the land, and sometimes it took too long for them to communicate with each other. This was called latency, the time it took for messages to travel between knights. The farther the knight, the longer it took to respond. To solve this, they decided to build small outposts called edge servers, close to where the villagers lived. These outposts could handle smaller requests, like checking the weather, without bothering the knights in the central castle. That way, villagers didn't have to wait so long for answers. With the new system in place, the kingdom of distributed systems became more powerful than ever. It could grow as large as needed, and no single knight was burdened with too much work. The villagers were happy, and the kingdom prospered. But the story doesn't end there. New challenges are always on the horizon, from dragons named Security to mischievous trolls called network partitions. But with the right strategies, the kingdom of distributed systems will continue to thrive for generations. And that's how the kingdom of distributed systems thrived despite its challenges. If you found this story helpful and entertaining, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the kingdom grow. And to join us on more adventures through the fascinating world of technology, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications. Until next time, may your servers always be responsive.